Hello everyone. Today on my workbench another Nakamichi CR-7A. This guy is in perfect shape, so you may see no scratches, really looking nice. I checked heads. Heads are in ideal shape. So as you may see, playback head surface is still flat. A little bit dirty on the right side, but I will clean it. Not a problem. We'll see pinch rollers. So there are a couple complaints. So record levels are not even. There are problems with calibration from time to time, and azimuth adjustment is not as quick as desired. So let's do a quick test. Let's check simple things first. I will install the level tape. I'm just adjusted levels to 0 and I see almost proper levels. They're almost identical, a little bit off. Let's see playback levels. So tape, playback levels are a little bit high. So here you see, but they are even. That's a good sign. And I see playback phase is off. Let me see if I can adjust. No, you see, I can adjust in one direction and then it's struggling. You can hear the sounds. And I slowly turn it on, but sounds like there is something is off and it cannot get azimuth to the proper level. Oops, overshoot. Here we go. And it does it itself, all this noise you can hear. So it struggles to adjust and hold the face. Okay, let's rewind a little bit. And that's how much I had to turn on to get the face. Right? And levels are, it shows fine, but there I see that it's a little bit too much. So it's plus 2.5 decibels. So it should be 1 volt, this level. It's a little bit off, like half decibel off, as I see. Okay, half decibel is not much, so the problem mostly related to the azimuth. That's where we will be looking and see what gets wrong. Let me see how it works, if I will be adjusting. It doesn't adjust swiftly. It tries to, but it goes back and forth. Alright. So I believe that's the problem with this deck. So azimuth is not working as desired. We will take a look into this, do simple service for the tape transport. It looks to be working. So just lubrication, check or replacing belts. And final tuning. See you in the next parts. And here guys, I'm continue testing. I check it tape pass. And now I'm testing the frequency response tape. And it goes well. You see azimuth behaves by itself. And at 15 kilohertz it shows plus 2 decibel. So the head is in perfect shape and no complaints at all. So you see azimuth behaves by itself. You see, I didn't touch anything. So probably the spot is off. We'll see whether this pot or sensor for the azimuth position is off. Needs to be cleaned, I believe. If in worst case, it should be replaced. We'll see. See you. And here, guys, the problem looks to be on the pot side. So you see, voltage is moving by itself. I do nothing, and as I measure on the connector from the pot on the front panel, and it has lower voltage stable 0.45 and high voltage stable 2.1 volt. But this voltage lives by its own life, and if I'm adjusting, so the voltage drops high, back, low, like in multiple directions. So possibly when it was shipped, so this pot was bumped in, so we need to open and see what's happening with this pot. Here is on schematic, so you may see, so here is this pot. We've been measuring middle point, which is connected to middle point of the pot on the board, and and 2.2 volts and 0.4 volts. We measured those are stable, and this one gets crazy really when we adjust in here. I will check this VR, but I doubt it has a problem. So 6 or 8 should be somewhere here, right here. Yeah, 6 or 8, this one. We can adjust a little bit. And you see nothing changes. For some reason, is it the 6 or 8? Let me see better. Yes, it's VR6 or 8. Technically, it should be adjusting azimuth. Here we go. Well, you see, it goes. Okay, let's move this back to the middle, and let's try again. So it goes one direction, and goes other direction. So this one is good. So problem with this guy. As soon as we touch it, it started to jump and live his own life. I see you when I disassemble the front panel. Hey guys, and I was able to remove this pot, so you may see how it looks like. And when I measure resistance, and at the same time trying like to turn it, you see it jumps 1920 point. You see, it's technically should be keeping and slowly growing and slowly decreasing, but it's fully broken. So next step, what I will do, I will remove here and will open this guy and try to see if I can fix it, clean it or whenever. If not, so we would need replacement. This small size, we have a little bit more space here, but just a little bit because it will be hitting a board behind it. Alright, so and here is like I had to remove front panels and remove this plastic piece, then remove this board with indicator, and then I get access. The tricky part was to remove this knob. So you see it's having like glue didn't hold well, so I removed the top part, and then I was struggling and finally pull up the piece which sits right here on the knurling. Alright, see you soon. And here guys, I just opened the pot and you may see a root cause. Everything is oxidized, and technically it's just oxidation. And here is it's not crack, it's kind of scratch. I'm not sure why. I'm opening it very carefully. Okay, let me see if I can do something with it. I will deoxidize and clean it up. Both parts. You see, in this age, it's been how many? It's been produced in 1986. It's 37 years since this deck was manufactured. So all these parts are been here for quite a while. So there is cracks on the traces. Maybe it was attempt to service it before. Okay. I believe it's 10 kilo ohm, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 10 kilo ohm, but very small one. Okay, let me see if I can do more here. Okay, next step I will try to little bit, just a little bit, raise internal ring, because it looks to me lower than the outer. Okay, now the most intricate part. Set it properly right here. Done, you see? You can just do it with your bare hands. To put it in position. Okay, now let's measure. Let's correct view a little bit. Like that. Okay, measuring. Going up. Oops. Boom. Doesn't work. Work again. And goes in sporadically in different directions. Okay, probably we need a new one. Let me see if I can find something on DigiKey. If not, so I don't know. We will need to invent. So let me try one more time. Try disassemble and I assembled a little bit different this time. Hope it will work. Okay, come on. So this side works almost with some jumps, then boom, nothing. Goes, oh. Lower jump, oh. Slowly reducing, 5. But it jumps back and forth, you see. I cannot understand. It's rather worn up. Oh, come on. Oh, something is wrong with it. It's not looks to me like it's worn up. Specifically, this spot is not used frequently. Try one more time. Okay. Okay. You see? It works smoothly now. No problem. 50 ohms the lowest and going up. And you see no more jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6.5, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then boom. At the very end, after 9, 9.3, 0.8, 10, and then zeros, you see. No contact with this part and other parts. But it's at the very end, probably last 5 minutes. And everything else looks to be working pretty fine. No more jumps. That's how it should work. Let me see what's happening with this part. should work fine as well. This opposite direction. Same as the very end. It would not contact with the other side, but will contact with the closest side. Okay. And it goes smoothly, no jumps anymore. Yeah, it works. Nice. So you have seen how to fix it, right? I did clean up contacts and then I bent them a little bit so they had a better contact with the board, and everything started to work. Okay, now we have to assemble this piece back. I will tighten up and install it back, and let's see how it will perform. See you soon. Okay guys, and before the final assembly I'm doing tests, so I see I will go to the right and I will go to the left, and as you may see everything works as it should. We can set proper azimuth and deck will perform really well. Level's good, everything is good. I believe I completed this part of restoration, and the last would be like to remove tape transfer, clean it up, and then we will be tuning. Alright, see you. And here guys, I pulled out tape transport, I started opening, I see the belt is weak. It's too soft. It's already stretched. I found a part in it, so someone was already working, so we will need to check carefully. See if it just gets to the magnet. I believe it's from the front of the deck. So let me remove the belt. Let's see, it's closer. Yeah, it's good, it's white. It's still stretchy. I'm not sure why it's don't hold. It's a good quality belt, but it's probably 10-15 years old. Alright, let me check. So I will be lubricating. See, they don't rotate well already. They stops too quickly. Okay, I did it multiple times, so you know how to do it. If you will check videos on my channel, same tape transport many times. So let me check it, lubricate, and I meet you there. Here guys, I just removed the cover and found one more issue. So probably previous serviceman didn't know that there is another belt which needs replacement. Alright, it's right here, it should go to this gear. So between these two, and you see it's just like parts of the older belt right there. So let me clean it up and install the proper belt, and let's go from there. See you soon. Okay guys, demagnetized, cleaned, lubricated, new belts installed, and azimuth set properly. And here 13, 14, 15 kilohertz, and level -1 decibel, and by 12 kilohertz at minus, oh, it's +2 decibel, now it's +1, and at 10 kilohertz it's exactly -3 decibel, and like it will keep it. So the difference is between 400 Hz and 10 kilohertz we have -3 decibel level, and up to 15 kilohertz we have up to -1 decibel. So it adds +2 decibel. It will give a good sound. technically I have to tune it, and that should be it, unless like I have requests from customer to replace this accumulator battery and replace capacitors. Okay, but I like to listen before do any actions, and I need to discuss with owner like what to do. Okay, thanks for attention. See you soon.